Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Sophisticated Intuition. I'm so excited for you to be here today. Is the launch, the debut of my channel, where I am here to share my spiritual transformation journey. And, I will have various topics that we will discuss throughout the year. So press the like button, share, subscribe, comment. I'm not here for fame or fortune, so just know that I just want to be able to share my story for God's glory, and hopefully there's someone out there who needs to hear it because they're going through the same experience and just needs to know that they are not by themselves. I know for me, going through, at the beginning, I questioned my sanity. I did. So, and I found some YouTube videos that were able to kind of calm my fears and say, you're fine. You're not alone. There are other people who are experiencing this. So I will just be sharing things that I have gone through, content that I have received or taken in that will be useful and helpful along the way, and tips and tools and techniques. So I'm so glad for you to be here with me. Today's topic is about mindfulness and meditation. I'm not going to be here very long. This is just an introductory, but definitely chime in and tell me what you think. So, mindfulness, being aware of your thoughts. I think it was Bob Proctor that I was listening to a couple of weeks back. I'm not sure if he was the original person who said this, or if there was some other spiritual guru who may have said it in another way, but he says, thoughts become things. Yeah, they do. They really do. What you are thinking certainly will manifest into your reality. So you want to be mindful of that. You want to shift your thoughts into a positive direction so that you can manifest miracles. Honestly, I have manifested miracles in my life in the last 2 years just by shifting my thoughts. I should say in the last year and a half, because it took me a while to really grasp the concept like it did. It took me quite some time. But now I feel like I have mastered the ability to control my thoughts. So that is has been a very huge part of this transformation for me. And then second to that would be meditation. So meditation allows me to slow my thought process down. Uh, Before I got into meditation, I suffered from insomnia and a little bit of anxiety. And I've never been the type to take in medication. So I just dealt with it, right? I couldn't sleep and I get a little anxious. And then not being able to sleep just contributed to my anxiety. So someone had shared some content with me to do meditations to help me with that. And it did. It was the cure of all cures. Like, not only did it help with my insomnia and my anxiety, but it also allowed me to tap into my higher level of consciousness and meet my higher self, if you will. And then, in addition to that, it has allowed me to develop my spiritual gifts and abilities. So, meditation has tremendous benefits if you do have any of those, like attention disorders or anxiety, like I did, or insomnia, to help you just quiet your mind. We as a society have gravitated to this hustle mentality where we just gotta grind, and no sleep, and you gotta get it. No one wants this lackluster life. So if you want to achieve and attain the goals that you set forth, that there's no stopping. Well, that can also that hustle mentality can also contribute to the monkey mind, where your thoughts just swing from one branch to the next, nonstop, um, trying to stay 10 steps ahead of what are you going to do next. We are those of us who are like the head of the household, we're managing our homes and our careers and any extracurricular activities that our children may be in or ourselves. Some of us are, you know, going for our higher levels of education, so we're going to school on top of all of that. So meditation can help you for those in between moments when you can just kind of take some time for yourself and quiet down. And then you will find that in those things that you need to do, whether it's work or the extracurricular activities or your education itself, that you are able to um, do those things with ease. If I didn't say it already, one of the benefits that I seen almost immediately is that I was able to make better decisions. I think that I previous to it I was just like moving too quickly, and not all of my decisions were bad. It was just that on occasion it was like, if I had just took a little bit longer to think that through, then maybe it wouldn't have resulted in this, or that wouldn't have been the outcome, because I could have made a better decision. Well, since I've been doing mindfulness and meditation practices, I make better decisions, and I don't let anyone rush me. I might just tell you, let me go meditate on that and get back to you. Okay. So that is the topic of discussion. So I want you to comment and tell me about your experience with meditation and mindfulness and being able to control your thoughts or be aware of your thoughts, or how that has benefited you, or have you not received any benefits from that. Um, Share any content that you may have. Again, this is just my introductory, but I did want to, have a topic where you could find some, um, if you are going through the spiritual journey, or excuse me, the spiritual transformation and enlightenment and awareness. There's so many terms for it out there, but if you are in the process of opening up to a higher level of consciousness, then meditation is certainly the way to go. It allows you to connect to the divine, and receive those messages like never before. So that is something that I do highly recommend. And people, they'll tell me that they've got something going on, something in their life is concerning them. They're worried. People will random people in the grocery store want to talk to me, and I'm like, you should meditate. It's just a thing for me. It worked. It has had such a tremendous impact on my life, on my children's life, even. So it's just something that I do suggest that you go out there and do. So another benefit of that, I mentioned before, is that it has allowed me to tap into my spiritual gifts and abilities. And that kind of brings me to the announcement in this video for those of you who are my family and friends, who have been around me for many years, and may have not known of my hypersensitive intuition. I am able to provide spiritual intuitive messages. Now, this is not something that just started the 2 years ago that I became aware. I have always had an intuition that allowed me to foresee, if you will. But really, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't take on that label, but I am able to read energy and definitely be able to receive messages from the Most High that are able to be delivered to those who have one requested them or require them. So that is just a little treat for you all today. In addition to the launch of this spiritual transformation experience, um, you know episodes that will be trending for you all. I also have today the forecast for the 12 zodiacs that will be posted along with this. So if you're interested, watch your zodiac, watch your, be a cross watcher of your significant other or whoever that you're interested in watching for. And press the like and subscribe button on that as well. All of the information will be in those videos in regards to my spiritual intuitive messages. So that is going to be a wrap for the introduction. I have been trying to get this recording out a couple of times today to make sure that I did not miss my date that I set, which is today, January 11th. So I am hoping that most of you will tune in today and comment or, excuse me, interact with me when I post the video. But if not, I'll be checking throughout the week to see what your feedback is. And love and light, everyone. And thank you again so much for joining me today.